Remember that self-confidence comes from being real. The more you're comfortable in your own skin, the easier it is to be free-flowing and have confidence in whatever it is you're doing. So what does the little voice do to keep that from happening? One of the fears that people have is what I call the fear of fraud. In other words, one of the reasons you might wear a mask, one of the reasons I try to look good all the time, is because what if you knew that my car is a beater? What if you found out that maybe I don't make as much money as you think I make? What if you find out that my kids aren't the jewels that I make them out to be? And so what happens is leading a shadow or existence in life out of your concern or your fear about what other people might think about you. So how do you handle that? Because I know that in sales that's a big deal. I know that for most people that's a big deal, is that the fear of being found out to not be real makes you not real. Does that make sense? So you put up a good front to make people like you, to make them think that you're somebody that you're not necessarily, for fear that if they found out that maybe you're not as rich, you're not as smart, you're not as bright as they think you are, they're not going to like you. Well, what if they just found out who you really were and loved you anyway? Because I'm going to tell you what, the one thing about lying is lying to yourself and lying to other people is the only way to correct a lie. There's two ways. One is to come clean or to create a bigger lie to cover up that lie. And obviously one ends the problem and one perpetuates the problem. So my suggestion to you is this. I want you to take out your workbook again, and what I'm going to ask you to do is make a list of the lies that you tell other people, that you tell yourself. Where is it that you exaggerate the truth? Where is it that you kind of stretch the truth about what is really going on? Because if you can understand where it is that you lie and why you lie, and again, I'm not saying you're a bad person if you lie. I'm just saying that sometimes it becomes habitual. You tell the same stories over and over again, even though they're not necessarily true, but they make for a good story when you're with your friends. Don't do that. The idea is if you're afraid of people not liking you because they find out you're not real, be real. Stop doing those things. First step is to make a list of the lies that you tell yourself and the lies that you tell to other people. Let me give you an example of a lie you might tell to yourself. A lie you might tell to yourself is that I'm really a good person and I'm just big boned and that's why I can never lose weight. That's a lie. That's not true at all. The truth of it is the reason you're not losing weight is because you're not disciplined enough to do what it needs to take to get it done. That's it. Don't make an excuse about it. Another lie you might say to yourself is that I'm really just not good at sales. I'm really just not cut out to do this. Well, that's not true. The truth of it is you may be afraid of it. You may be concerned about it. So in the next chapter, I'm going to give you some solutions to be able to get out of this fear of being a fraud, get out of this place where you have to tell lies for people to like you, and stop telling lies to yourself so you can come clean. What would it be like if everything you said, you didn't have to think twice about whether you had to say it or not? How would that be? That would be awesome. So in the next piece, we're going to show you how to do that.